Midgame.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not.
We're here. All right, time to pull Mirage, which I'm going to go for floor 1. I think Dark type is better for us than not. So let's make sure we're prepared for that. Welcome in, friends. Love seeing you right at the start of stream. W notifications. Nothing scary on this guy. How about Solosis? Nothing scary on that guy. Duosian. Nothing scary. Okay. Let's just grab some mods. Let's go. How we doing tonight, Lowry? T. Hold on, does Crook get knockoff this early? And I'm wasting my time with items? No. Alright, and then I need the mock bike. For once in my life, I'm going to get the mock bike before I walk into the tower. Alright, and we're going to not run into the guy. All right, 4-1, only Solosis and Crocodile. This is 75% Crocodile. Welcome to NG++. Everything is high odds. Ball toy? I don't think so. Peace. Not on my watch. You died to a crit in the original run. In Moss Deep City. Imagine dying to a bounce crit from a Gyarados. There we go, second try. It's too easy. Hyper Cutter value. I do need to buy more Pokeballs. I don't have that many. All right, we totally need to see what we get on floor 4 as well. Second try. All right, so then this would be floor 3. All dupes. This was going to be Shelmet and Sigilyph. So we would have hit what we wanted either way. Not that that could still have been Tinted Lens. And you only want Magic Guard. So in reality, I think Crook was always the play. All right, and then we get Fossil, which inexplicably, 3 Fossil delays completed. We have over a 50% chance of choosing our Desert Underpass Fossil. And I believe there's still a Desert Underpass encounter left for me. I think there's 1. Yeah, we get guaranteed Skuntank there as well. Which is good, it's a higher boom guy. because no boom pyre without Prim Ampharos seems pretty darn dire. Yeah, it does mean we'll probably delay 113 if we can to try to get to Desert Underpass. Please don't be minus speed. Every ground type's been minus speed. Be decent. I'm due. I've earned it. Docile. I'll take it. It's average. It is an average guy. All right. This will do what crocodiles do. Any weird moveset decisions to make here? Who's got to come with? Well, let's go find out. Sorry, let's go find our fossil. Great question. What is available for fossil? Cranidos, Amistar, Shieldon. Is that it? Aurorus. What are all the fossils? Arrow's duped. Archeops is duped. Armaldo, Cradleer duped. Oh, the other one's the dragon guy. So we're really looking for a dupe more than we're looking for a good fossil right now. But if I got Aurorus or Shieldon, I'd also be happy. Aurora, Shieldon, Amistar, or a dupe. We take any of those. We just want to dodge Tyrantar, whatever it is, Tyrunt and Cranidos. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. 20%. 20%. F you, man. Come on, this isn't the calm run anymore. We're done with this, right? Right? That was last run. I have Garchomp Flan. I don't need this. I don't need this Rock Slider at all. Although it does remind me, I do need to know Garchomp, because I don't have Rock Tomb available. Does he get Rock Tomb naturally? No. So all the people that are like, Flan's easy. Not for me. Good to know. Good to know. Flan slider my ass. That's an L. Big, big L. Dragon Tail. Alright, before I level this guy all the way up, right, I should make sure I know what the moveset should be. I've never had this before. 39 level up. Would I get early EQ? No, it doesn't change anything. I think Strong Jaw Crunch probably better than Breaking Swipe overall. All right, and same question for Crocorock. I always forget this gets close combat scale. Okay. So I don't think Rock Slide is a big deal on this guy. So, oh, can I get early knockoff or something? No, I can get early foul play. I don't know what that buys me, but that's what I could get. I don't think I want foul play yet. I'm not really facing any setup guys other than the stupid muck, and that thing is gonna do a damage anyway. Okay, we're fast, so payback is a nombo. Not that Rock Slide is gonna stick around in any way. Guys in the builder and carry on. Huge L on the fossil. Huge L. Okay. Next fight is Collector John, which is kind of a demon for our box. Ooh, early foul play for this guy would have been good, actually. But we can... Oh, X just beats it. Great. Never mind. Easy game. Alright. Let me guess, 8 leads for free? Wow, look at that, 8 leads for free. Who would have thought. What an original and unique thing to experience in this game. Thank you. That's all I can do, man. That was the last run. Gotta take credit for the chances, for the things you got, right? Why not? This is all for fun anyway. Let the people know. And that thing is bulky. Looks like Caparaj is doing some nice work there. Like double play rough. Might be okay. Okay, so anyway, so we have a couple of lead options. Did I not get bulldoze on this? For real? Wow, you missed bulldoze too. That's terrible. Alright, let's just do the ape thing. So ape leads, clicks overheat, pre-damage. Does pre-damage get me you? No, it doesn't get me Delphox at all. It would get me high horsepower Lycanroc. So we go to Gliscor. Yikes, not so much. Well, sure. Say we go Gliscor to Gastrodon, click, double Mudshot or something. Almost Sludge Bomb Earth Power, for goodness sakes. That's too much. Well, I guess we'd have to hit it with Gliscor first, right? We'd have to hit it like knock off and then switch and go Earth Power. Be pretty low HP. Probably. It doesn't feel very good. I'd like to get a 1v1 for this guy. What's up, Sleaze J2? How are ya? Excellent. That is what I like to hear. Any chance that Gastrodon does this with a soft sand? You were excited and then you weren't excited. I mean, that's fair. That's totally fair. I mean, it kind of seems like the answer is crook, but crook's still... All right, let's try it this way. Let's say it's soft sand or muscle band crook, and leave ape home. What's that gonna be? So we just KO Paparaja, show kill, out damage, out damage, out damage. So it'll be first out speed. So we would just get Mystical Fire or Switcheroo Delphox. That ain't great. We would need a full pivot on that. Sticky Barb kind of matters. Can I get someone to outdamage me? Not realistically. Man, why do all my leads suck? Usually the problem here is having a lead, not the lead baiting badly. I do think we're going to have to bring Crawdon. So let's go back. Let's say it's 8 lead, which is a shame. We pre-damage for Psyshock. We level up Crawdon a little bit, so it's... We just level it all the way up, honestly. So we... Oh, we can't click knockoff. We would just knock off the Sticky Barb, right? We wouldn't get it. Do I learn a new move I can use here? Level 44 Crunch Crawdaunt? Yes, please. Gosh darn bold. But it should be fine. If we miss the range with Crunch, we can Aqua Jet. Okay. What's up, Dylan? Hey, man. Hey, is VOD up now? I'll trade a React for a React. Post a link if it's up. I'm ready. Hook me up.
We also have to dodge turn 1 boom. It's only happened to me once. It's never happened to me when I've played Turtle. So, prayers. Alright, fake out first turn. Pretty standard.
Alright.
Big crit from Toby.
Let's see what we got.
Don't boom on me, please. I just realized, okay, this might look sus, but I just realized that I don't have my team exported in with their items. So, I'm just doing that real fast. Okay, while I do that, we can swap to Torterra. Alright, don't boom. Do not boom, seriously.
That's fine. Yeah, it's Torterra, so Torterra's gonna do like 4 mons. I missed this guy.
This will
This
now
is my dude right
air
here.
slash from Rodom. It's fast out damage. We actually slow out damage Lantern at full with Adamant.
Until
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Right, now this is where the Cinemask kind of starts a little bit. I have to go Togi here. I would love to see air slash turn 1. I would absolutely love it. Be a doll. Willow is turn 1 sucks. That does suck. That means I have to Eerie turn 1. We fake out, we do just damage, and then we're eerie impulsing turn
We
1.
need
It
eerie
can
turn
also
1.
go for
Clicks fake out.
overlap of discharge is extremely rare on Togi. That's okay.
That actually, the discharge is kind of nice.
I would stay in and eerie again, but I can't stay in. If it attacks me this turn, then it's terrible. Okay, Will-O-Wisping is perfect. It's -4 of attack. This is why you keep eerie impulse on Togi. I am a firm believer that this is the
I
best
shouldn't
fourth
stay in.
move.
Stays in.
Okay.
You're the goat, Dylan.
-4 attack. We're swapping into Miniature. -B turtle. Oh, that does no damage. You love to see that. Okay. We have to be careful to not kill this with discharge crit, by the way.
All right, we discharge the discharge mon.
That's
Huge.
hilarious. Okay, so this is
Oh,
always
Wisp
Shockwave.
misses.
Shockwave crit has a less
So
likely chance
nice.
to Oko this. I don't know what this is if Shockwave kills this right now. I'm gonna check the HP bar just to make sure that this is always the play. It is always Shockwave. Shockwave crit is like a 0.4% chance to kill at crit.
So
Right.
this is, I'm guessing you're trying to volt switch kill him.
Perfect. W, we're not getting
Beautiful.
crit. W, alright. Volt switch technology, folks. Volt switch
He
technology.
loves the
We are going
volt
to
switch.
And swap
Did you
into
volt
Togi.
switch on Voxan
No
too?
item will always be baiting 0 aura for fast Oko. Cool.
Not gonna
This is
lie,
zero.
I would love to get to Cert Sim and scale a Manectric volt switch.
This also means that I get a free fake out turn. I'm not going to take it. I am burned in this timeline. I'm not taking the kill. Or the fake out because I'm burned. Alright, perfect. So this is
Alright.
only ever close combat. Oh, my pivots. Oh, my pivots are looking rough right now. Is it still CC on Lantern? Okay, cool. We have to
It
do the
should
Lantern
still be
strat, but
CC because
that's
you don't have an
also
item.
a reliable way of baiting attacking moves. So yeah, this
Made
would
your
just
shelf
be a
death.
swap into
Got,
Gas
oh, and
Rain.
shell.
Getting burned
Okay.
kinda sucks, but it was
Yeah,
the
because
best
the
turn I had to
Roxanne
take.
seems
-1
pretty
-1
just
fence,
like
-1 fence,
volt
-1
switch
fence
is
with
fun. Which is why I like B on Brawly, so I totally get.
Alright, this sees Plasma Fist. I would go Plasma
Alright,
Fist
and now
into-
Turtle just beats
unironically,
this.
I'm going Plasma Fist into Lantern now.
Oh, you're going. Oh, you have
Oh, I clicked on the
Lantern
wrong button. You
too.
love to see that.
Holy.
Click on the calc screen. I've done this before. It's really cool. Lantern is just a good friend. It's a good turtle friend. That does nothing to us. Perfect. Now this is always close combat. I go close combat back in Mass Rain. Alright, it's -2 attack, -2 defense, -2 spit up.
It's funny. You watched this on my VOD. This
Okay,
isn't Turtle
This
Badge. This is a little
always Plasma
different.
Fist. I go Plasma Fist into Torterra now. Then I'm going Grass Knot into Togi, CC into Mass, and then back into Torterra, and we will kill. So this is Plasma Fist into Torterra.
So
Grass on Togi.
somebody, I guess somebody else is doing Zero Aura.
I guess I could actually just go Grass Knot into Mass Rain. It doesn't change anything. Okay, this is never CC. No. I'm an idiot. I literally need to bait CC. So this is Togi on Guaranteed Grass Knot. Alright,
Okay.
and now we are swapping into Mass Rain to make the final CC, and this chapter of the Watson Gym, which is quite standard when you have these three, is complete. You can do the same thing with like Quillfish, Talonflame, Togi, like they just do this every time. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
-3, -3, -3.
Like, I'm surprised this isn't
Alright,
just
Plasma
like
Fist into
Torterra
Torterra will now
synth stuff.
one-shot
Once you
this
get the
thing
one
and any other
Intimidate.
moves. It did also
It's-
take Iron Barb Chip.
Oh, you're
makes
not
me have
imp.
full
Well, no, it
infinity
doesn't matter about
resistance.
Impish because it's Grass Knot.
Alright. Seed Bomb time. Cool, that was like a low roll.
So all that, I guess that
no, it was not. That's not math.
conserves
It wasn't a low
like
roll. It's quite high,
2
actually. Most.
synths is the idea.
Lantern should now see Guaranteed Ice Beam kill. Its Guaranteed Ice Beam kills is very normal. I am
Dave,
going to go Ice Beam
I
into
still
Lantern.
don't know
I
what
can't go
that
Mass Barrier,
means.
so
You can
if it
keep
freezes
saying
me,
it.
Scald,
Hello,
like,
though. Good to see you.
Unfreezes us. That's its highest damaging move. So this doesn't matter. This is where the cinema starts. Absolute cinema.
Huge Spider-Man moment.
So now,
I love
let me ask you,
the
how can we
Lantern
kill this
v
Lantern?
Lantern where
With
you
Flash.
just get to
Flash
heal
HM,
up.
baby. We are sitting here and spamming Flash.
Flash.
I'm going to spam another Flash. Who could have guessed? Oh, he's already missing. Oh, you're missing. You can't hit me. Oh no. What would I ever do? Oh, no. Elbozo. Okay, Elbozo.
Do you have a way to bait?
Moj. Citrus, W Citrus. We just need to hit this Flash one more time, Lantern. Hit the Flash. Oh my god.
Hate watching.
Accuracy
Okay.
drop? No way. I'm gonna stay in and greet another
Fair
one. Why
enough.
not? No, you missed. No way. You missed. Oh. Okay.
This is crazy.
Now we go into Lupunny, who has to 1v1 this. I did not go Rossberry because it is a overlap on Lupunny. So the correct play would to be basically pray that this first scald misses, because then we have better chances. If I go Rossberry, I couldn't like always live dodging.
Bunny for
I'm
Lantern
Limberlock.
with Lantern.
Limberlock with Citrus.
That's so funny.
Thank you for the follow, guys.
Limber
I appreciate you all so much.
W.
W content. Miss for the one time? Oh no.
Immediate
Okay,
hit.
burn. We dodged burn. Okay.
That's
We
actually
got
pretty
one.
funny
We got
with
one
the
at one
like the flashes,
point.
and you can't get Thunder Waved. That's a fun check, for sure.
No way, you missed. Oh. Go, Lupunny, go. No. The audio didn't play.
I like. You got hit twice too, which I don't know what the odds are you getting hit, but well, you know when
Elbozo,
when
that's
you
fine.
it's cope, it's
This
cope.
is a slow Oko drain punch. Always slow Oko drain punch. So I just swapped in the Torterra, and it's G fucking G. My lantern and my Lupani just clutch the fuck up. W lantern. This is why you fish 103. There's no grass.
103
Little root will be
lantern.
delayed. That mass grain on
It's
my
a good
team.
line. It's a good line for sure.
102. Little root's being delayed. No way. Oh, all right, synthesis, and we just win.
I could do without the fake propaganda
G.
on the chosen
Watson, GG.
encounter, of course.
Take this time to hit a little C-bomb. Why not? Wait, why not? What? Mass grain? Like Intim? We don't need Intim, it can coil. Why would I go mass grain? It can then coil the next turn. Actually, it would have probably been close. It actually would have probably been way closer. It doesn't. Torterra just wins this. We're fine. We never lose this. Okay. We're just gonna hit growl for a little bit, and then we're gonna synth, and then we just win at the video game. I'm gonna turn off game audio. This was hilarious. I'm gonna turn the music back on because we can speed through this. So W line.
All right, I think we know how it ends
We
from
actually
here.
cooked on high heat.
W line. That's a pretty creative lantern solution for sure. I like. That was cinema. Loved it. Loved it. What a shame. If our Crook were better attack, we could go itemless and it'd be fine. Because Crook needs an item,
A legacy of
we can't just rip
innovation
2
and
off the
Pure
immediately.
water technology
Can't get
welcomes
2
you
off rip.
to the new era of water for business. Witness.
Alright, so we get... Oh, we don't bait you, right? That was the whole thing? Well, no, I can. I can just bait you immediately and be 1 HP above high horsepower. No. Oh, I can bait Sand Slash second. Well, let's look at that. Sand Slash second, Earthquake, take a Stone Edge plus or minus. W Literary propaganda. Dylan, you gotta do it virtuously to start spreading the propaganda. Otherwise, you're just a, what's the word? A false prophet. Don't be a false prophet. Yeah, you can be like my huge Tyrantrum here. The calm Tyrantrum. Let's go. Guy in. That's my reward for suffering through 3 separate fossil delays. It's a cruel world out there sometimes. Okay. But we probably will have to use it for flam. Alright, so we get early Sand Slash, we kill the Sand Slash with egg baits. We don't really know. Oh, no, we kind of do. Yeah, Egg's gonna bait Delphox for Mystical Fire Switcheroo. I guess I should have a berry on Guy. Just in case. Nah, we have Crawdon. It'll be okay. Okay, so we can pivot Ape if the HP allows us. This Ape will also be itemless. Or we can give it like an Aspire Berry just because. In case Switcheroo fails. I never know which. I don't think it does. I don't know which one does and doesn't. Give it a revive for all I care. Then we go to Delphox, we click Crunch, Aqua Jet if necessary, and then we should get Lycanroc Stone Edge High Horsepower. I guess the answer is we just go to Crook. -2 speed doesn't even do it. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so we're never outspeeding Lycan Rock. Alright, we just try to have those two beat it. And I only have one Mon left for this fool, which I guess is all I have. I only have one Mon for it anyway, right? No, I could Rock Slide it with Tyrantrum pretty well. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. The other option would be Caparajah. But Caparajah, while it always 2 shots, is slower. Whereas I can get Rock to control and take less damage per turn. Well, but I can get Toxic Protect stalled. Right. I think I'm taking more damage from Rocky Helmet, though. This is probably where you Pecha on switch in, and you just let him knock it off, because the damage, it's more important not to get toxic until you get damage up. Okay, here's the question. Does 8 Fake Out plus Overheat plus Rock Slide kill 80 plus 81 161? Yes, it does. Okay, so we're fine. We will make this a Pecha Berry just to make it slightly safer. Surely we don't run out. Pecha. Weird question, what is Safari Zone looking like? I'm so glad you asked. Safari Zone looks like no Safari Zone you've ever seen, because I have done 2 straight Safari Zone Rock Smash encounters, and I have caught 0 Big P and 0 Amoonguss. I also never took Blastoise, so Safari Zone looks like nothing you've seen. So, in the north, I have the full table except Donphan and Maractus now. So Safari Zone North, nearly guaranteed ground type. Okay? In the northwest, full table available. Fishing, guaranteed Blastoise, which is what I probably take. Or the other option is rolling for Rowlet because I need a ghost type really badly, and this is one of the only ghost types left in the game. But pretty hard to go for 10%, right, to fully open table, and I have a lot of grass types. Safari Zone South is Sawsbuck or Bulbasaur line. And then Southwest, I can get Gorbis for a guaranteed flip turner if I want. Would this still get flip turn? I forget what level Safari Zone is. I think I'd be too high level and wouldn't get it. So this would just be bad. So I would get, if I wanted Viv, I could get Viv. So pretty open. Shockingly open. Twice in one day, I'm here. I'm ready. The dinosaur is unfortunately in the house. And then you, I guess you can have a Pecha Berry as well. No, because I don't have an item on you because you might need to... Right. Okay. 1, 2... Why? Why what? Sorry, I didn't know what you reacted to. Unfortunately, because it's not good. It's not a good Pokemon. I was 50% to have this be dupe, and I get to choose my fossil. And then even if I didn't get to choose my fossil, the two lowest rolls were Cranidos and Tyrunt. So this was the second worst possible outcome, and it was very unlikely. That's why it's unfortunately. Alright, Collector John, Known Demon. We have the Relaxed Eggs. Calm Nature. Mirage Tower was Crocodile. Pretty good one. Or I should say, like, just kind of an average one. It's going to do what Crocodile does. 1 HP Smooge, 10 speed. Like to see more speed. This guy's an important speed number, but that's life. It's one of the faster, strong ground types in the game, so it's still good. And I needed it to be fast because my Gliscor is minus speed. And my Nidoking is minus speed. Alright, and we're sure about the bait order here. Right, full HP, we're not baiting 8. We're not baiting 8. First, fast kill, Sand Slash. Always Earthquake. Alright, it's Overheat that KOs this guy, right? Yep, they both do, actually. Sand Slash guaranteed Q. Go to Executor. Very nice. Take some Sand Chip. This is Knockoff or Stone Edge. Energy Ball just kills. Get Delphox. Delphox is usually clicking Mystical Fire here, is that true? 68 HP. No, it's 50-50 Mystical Fire. It's almost 50-50 Mystical Fire. And Psy Shock. So we have to go straight here. Incredibly unlikely that that would happen. Am I blind? Did it just switcheroo over? What? I'm confused. Hold on. 68 HP, Alolan Executor. Oh, I'm just dumb. 68 HP. I misread that. No, it was most likely switcheroo. Okay, which is still fine. But it meant I should have gone 8, probably. No, I shouldn't have. Okay. He does not have an item, so Crunch is likelier to kill the knockoff. This is a range. Crit is bad. Please hit the range now. Oh, we crit back. Because with sand and... Yep, that's a lot of damage. Alright, this is High Horsepower or Stone Edge. Go to Crook, get an Intimidate. Immediately get crit, love to see that, but at least it was the better move. Guaranteed High Horsepower. This is the sketchy part. We could just get like perma crit and be in trouble. One way to deal with the crit is to sash him, because we don't take sand damage. So if we sash this guy at -1, he has to go for Endeavor next turn. And then we get knockoff on the switch. In fact, I should have always done that. There's the sash. Endeavor down to 1. Huge Oranberry. Last Mon Mandibuzz. Guaranteed knockoff. Okay, we just Rock Slide. Get Toxic, yep. It's fine, good roll. Take the Toxic. This should be Protect. Can I go Crook here? No, Crook could get roosted on. Let's go 8. Protect fails. Still pretty likely to protect here. Do I actually take more damage from Rocky Helmet than he deals to me with knockoff? Yes. So I might as well just try to hit the range with Overheat, which may not be a range. He can't roost if we do more than 50%, and then we would kill next turn. There we go. It feels wrong to me too, Clotted. I don't have the, I don't get the joy that other people get from it, either. I've enjoyed the few places I've been able to do something mildly unique with Ape, but there aren't that many. right? It's very much just like a fast kill guy, and this part of the game doesn't let you do a lot of cool setups to get that guy in. It kind of just leads every fight. Like if it didn't always counter the first Pokemon in most fights, it would be more fun. But because it's just like, oh wow, Focus Sash lead, I wonder what I should do. Oh my god, fake out Sky Uppercut? No way. This is unbelievable and unique tech that I've never considered before. It's a bummer. It really is. We did get the Sticky Barb. Well, that's one of the reasons... Oh, I already took the Sticky Barb back. I just panicked. That's one of the reasons I don't plan on doing multiple runs with this. Is the ape character does not bring me joy. The rest of the box has been fun though. The run has been fun, but the ape part of it hasn't been. Alright, fake out overheat, or fake out Sky Uppercut, sorry. And then we get Scorching Sands. And we can totally die to 2 Scorching Sands. Sick. No, I don't want to do a fake version either. That's not any more intriguing to me. Alright, do I have any other guaranteed moves? Or just somebody that sits on this for a while? Oh, you do. And that's at least less damage. Yeah, let's go Rostberry eggs and try to hit through first. It just gives us better chances. So we go there in the Scorching Sands, and then we get to try and click Energy Ball once. And then we go to Rose, and we hit 2 Magical Leaves. And at least that way we can go Oranberry because we're no longer switching in on Scorching Sands. And then we have 3 slots to deal with Zerker. I think. Do I have anybody that takes a random move and converts it into not random? Not really. But Gastrodon and Kingler do a pretty darn good job. Oh, so do you. In fact, Muscle Band Centiskorch is just kind of owning this fella. Okay. Then we get the Bullet Punch switch in, and it's over. So we'll bring Gastrodon as the backup, but it should just be hard Senti, and then Profit. Yeah. Alright, just to make sure it is you second, right? Sometimes I just autopilot. Yeah, we show fast kill, so it has to be you second. Running low on Oranberries is still so funny to me. Oh, hold on. I don't have my Roserade. Well, that Golem is going to be a menace. Pickup Sky Uppercut, yes. Frostberry, yes. Oranberry. Then we said Muscle Band here. And Soft Sand here. Just get good. Go collect our rock gem, sorry. Yeah, we're good. We did it. Okay, Focus Sash, no Probopass. Break the Sash 4 times. Palisand. Scorching Sands. Try to hit an Energy Ball. He hits a Hex. Miss. Now we go to Rose. Another Hex. We're dead to some crits. Okay. Now I think this is going to be Bullet Punch. Yeah, fast kill Bullet Punch. So we just go to 8. Nobody else needs to come out. That could have been bad. Didn't have counterplay. A familiar story at this point. It's been weird because, like, I've still had stuff to cook the boss fights, but some of these trainers that are like hacksy, too bad. I have what I have. Just like this Cacturn. Alright. Almost. How about Staryu? Ooh, we're faster with Crook. There we go. Soft Sand Crocodile. You also kill Charizard. You do. Well, we're slower though. Okay. Okay, so I can free damage for Focus Punch, right? At least she'll kill the Golem. Yeah, so I can pre-damage for Cacturn right away, get Focus Punch, and then go to Orbeetle and hit a Compound Eyes Wide Lens Bug Buzz. Sounds great. We have a second option. We have somebody that baits Focus Punch again that can learn a move. Anybody in the box bait Focus Punch? Not exclusively. Okay. And then I guess the backup would be just like Nidoking, Poison Jab Raw. Sure. And then what is Orbeetle bait? Orbeetle's gonna bait Weather Ball Flamethrower. Tyrantrum just beats that. And then baits Focus Punch Earthquake Golem. And Rose just needs to get in on guaranteed not Earthquake. So we can go Gliscor and then Rose. Magical Leaf with an Orin will always win if it's last, which I think it will be. If we miss the wide lens range, then things go off the rails, and then I'd be dead to crit sometimes. That's okay. We actually don't need to be pre-damaged, I just thought about that. We're clicking, we do for the steer, never mind. We do for the steer. Okay. Just a full backup. What am I doing? Wide lens. That's the most important one. Okay, Nidoking, are you a range? Not a range. And faster. Cool. So we would just Orin Berry you. Actually, you'll get a Citrus. You're a backup plan anyway. Orin Rose, Tyrantrum, then we need a pre-damage here. Crocodile, dead 2, Focus Blast, min roll 132. Soft sand. Full. We are faster than Nidoking. We KO Nidoqueen with high horsepower. Soft Sand. We're dead to exactly Focus Punch. Orbeetle takes that. We are Compound Eyes Wide Lens, which does not perfectly counteract. This is like 96%. Big. Charizard Fast Kill. Alright, let me check the Tyrantrum range here. If he were to crit me with Weather Ball, 64, and then lose the Rock Gem, 43. We can die to double crit. Do I have a viable pivot? I do, but I don't have Rost. But then I have Crook as backup in that case. Anybody that ate better? What HP am I? I'm 91 HP. Is this ever flamethrower? Yeah. Do I have a safe way? No. Okay. Immediately get burned. Amazing. Thank you. I love that for us. Should have just gone Hardstone. I would still kill. That's fine. We're gonna Rock Tomb. Now Charizard's -1. He's gemless and in Blaze, which I did not think about. We are faster though, so I think we just kill. I think we just take the kill. Yeah, okay. All right, and now I want to do a double pivot. So this is random move, or close enough to it. Is that true? No, it's Earthquake Focus Punch. Go here, get Focus Punch. Then this is usually Seismic Toss, and it's sometimes Rock Slide. It's almost always Seismic Toss. Yep, and then this is always Focus Punch, which is fine for us to take, right? Correct. I'm gonna move this because I've misclicked that one time, but Magical Leaf can't miss and always kills. All right. Speeding through desert. Now what? Yeah, and you know what? It was one of my least risky fights. What do you know about that? Compound Eyes W. Alright. Next fight. How's your day going, Clotted? Alright. Let's just look at what we have as general stuff. Alright, my Rose is still faster than Cloyster and lives Frost Breath. And then would always be dead to a move from the next guy. Starmie does a lot to Shelgon. So does Tyrantrum. Works. Okay. 5 minutes. That's not many minutes. All right, so I think it's Kingler Icehammer is the guy. All right, so we're gonna have to bring 2 mons for Shelgon. One's gonna be you. We'll figure out the lead later. Rose takes random not shell smash. So that's free. Starmie almost does that. Abe doesn't do random. You don't do random. Castrodon actually could switch in and almost do it as well, which is kind of wild. Okay. But you two, okay, so we have you two, and then we'll need a random extra. Muscle Band Ape can do non-earthquake crook. Or I can go egg and get. The problem with 8 is that I'm going to show kill to Cloyster. So I would have to be pre-damaged for Dragon Rush. Kind of, sort of, who cares? I care. But we're not going to have perfection here. We're just not. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea and do some gaming. I love it. I think that's a fantastic idea. This is a little awkward. So maybe we do risk the overlap, or risk all. That's a bunch of slides though. We're only taking these like 1 or 2 slides is enough to cause us problems. How about Wise Glasses here? Wise Glasses Surf always kills and is faster as well. Huge Starmie win. Prevent setup. The 1DR guys are making you keen to start getting fresh penguins from bag each time. One DR. I know everyone's on the 1DR thing right now, but mostly it just seems that people don't have anything to do, and so we're just following the fad. It's more of a, I think it's better content, right? Because the run could end on one mistake, even more than a regular Nuzlocke. But I don't know. Sometimes your mom's gotta die. And runs are a lot less fun if you don't have to make tough decisions. Yeah, content farm is well said. All right, so what if we lead Nido King? I'd have to get 2 Rock Tombs. Like Rock Tomb, Rock Tomb. Yeah, I think the Triple Crown is interesting in theory, but then when you realize you have to like dynamically route. Like I don't like I'm enjoying that I'm like naturally doing the Triple Crown. I don't want to do the Triple Crown, but I don't want to do it from get-go, where like you have to start over if you lose one because it just takes too long. It's just too much time. That would it'd take me as long as it's taken me to do this and more. Yeah, but it is. I'm one with you. If someone got close, I'd be locked in. Like I'd be watching every stream. Alright, I think it might be Gastrodon. I guess you got overlap. Alright. So we Rock Tomb twice. We go Crook. And we take a Hex plus a Dragon Breath. So that we can click by dropping Scary Face here. Or am I dropping a Rock Slide? Maybe I drop Rock Slide. For Brick Break. And then we just make sure we're pre-damaged to get Earthquake. Oof. We don't have a good way to pivot on it. Because that's still overlap. Yikes. This is not looking so hot. I mean, I guess this fight is always hard. Alright, there aren't that many options. So I do think we do... Rock Tomb, Rock Tomb. I was talking to Inzois about my idea for a ROM hack. I'd like to get your thoughts on it. So basically rebalance the game around the money you get from trainer battles, the encounter you get from Pokemarts throughout the game, but they're randomized from surrounding routes. When you say the game, do you mean this game or a particular game? Like, do you have a region? Because I do like the resource management part of that. I don't know, as a general statement, I'm not a randomizer guy because then different people aren't playing the same game. The difficulty of the game is now run specific. Yeah, I think Emerald's like the map to do ROM havoc, but that doesn't mean you could base it off of it. Right, this is a Gen 8 ROM hack, it's just posted in Emerald World. I think it's a cool concept. I think it's very difficult to make exciting randomizer content. Like, I shouldn't say that. Lots of people have fun with randomizers. It's probably the most used type of ROM. So I would say if you're trying to do it like a hardcore Nuzlocke, like a difficulty hack, I think that would be very hard to do in a way that's even reasonably balanced if the encounters are randomized. But I still like the concept quite a bit. All right, how many minus speeds do I need for Paparaja to outspeed? Too many. Okay. Wouldn't be totally randomized. No, I got you, but you're still like it's choosing encounters. I think. Oh, so when you say it's randomized, are you like what? You're gonna get to pick like 3 of the Pokemon from that route in any given run. So the pool of randomization at each point is low, but yo, crazy idea. It's a playoff of badge boost. Every time you get a badge, the number of Pokemon that appear in subsequent Pokemarts, including things that you've delayed, increases. So when the game starts, you get what you get. But if you don't like what's there to purchase, and you can delay it, then you go get a badge, and when you go back, there'll be another mon that you can buy instead. And so then when you have 8 badges, you have pretty much the full encounter table available. Still, we're in the desert. I'm getting cooked by RMR. We got here. Let me show you our new toys. We have 2 new Pokemon that joined the champions. We got this Crocodile, pretty solid. And then we have Tyrantrum, which is just an L in every possible way. But it's calm. Amazing that it had a 29 and a 30 and is still an L. Yeah, I go calm Tyrantrum. 50% for me to get to choose my encounter, and then 30% to be one of the 3 encounters I would have chosen from Desert Underpass. So really, really low roll there. But what else is new, right? We press on. The Crook is good. Alright, I could risk turn 1 Hex Crit into Raichu to get a Nuzzle off. I think that's bad. That's very bad. Even though that would mean the rest of the line is really nice. I think that's the hard part for just about everybody. That's what made Run&Bun so spectacular, is like, it was and it wasn't a Nuzlocker's take on the game, it was a VGC player's take. Yeah, making a ROM hack is a large undertaking. So I do think it's Nidoking, even though we're dead to some double crits. Like, let's not panic. I do have to Cherry Berry as well. And then we would switch when screens are up, Oh, there's double para with overlap too. Oh, this is buns! Can't drop your speed. So, how's it going? Congrats on the Big Bears win today. Yeah. I don't know, like if there's one thing I can say about Pokemon in general is that in early games specifically, like the type of fights you're making are more like type chart and item check type of battles. Like, oh, like my grass type does this. Make sure I have a Pecha Berry. Do I need to pre-burn this? Like, it's very simplistic styles. So if you have a grass table and a fire table and a water table before the first couple of fights, like, you're good. Bear's ear, yeah. It's going good, love it. I'm doing well. I have this week off, except that I didn't do enough on Friday because I had a nasty migraine, so I owe some coworkers quick turnarounds in the morning, and then I'm off for the week. Can't complain. And we're cheating death every day on Ape. Feels good. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure there's like, I mean, you could also add all kinds of Pokemon into the game that aren't in Run&Bun. Alright, given that... Given that it's overlap anyway, it's definitely Gastrodon. Oh, it's more damage though, isn't it? Nope, it's Nidoking. So we screen twice. Double para sucks so much. Can't even describe. But the idea is, to tomb twice, get this guy lower HP. And I can spam Scary Face as well, but get ourselves to an HP where Earthquake kills. Can I even pivot on Earthquake? Wasn't this the other problem? Well, that makes me feel better. Okay. Alright. If I do that, then I have to do the eggs version. Which is buns. That's not true. I can do... But now it's just so many pivots. So Silver Powder or Beetle flips on random move and turns it into Rock Slide. And who's taking Rock Slide? Starmie or Ape, right? So we say it's Ape on Rock Slide, and we do Fake Out Overheat with Muscle Band, and then not Fake Out Sky Uppercut. Stop trying to say overheat. Fake Out Sky Uppercut. We show Fast Kill to you. That sucks. So either one of these guys does it. Starmie's better because it prevents setup for a turn. And then it's just Caparaja. sort of not good. Copper would switch in on Dragon Rush, click a Play Rough. Do we just do you? No, it's too much damage. Too much damage. Yeah, that's a good way to start. Just like get the thoughts on paper. Yeah, I do think it would just be Caporaja, hit a Play Rough, and then another Play Rough. Well, if he doesn't... This is going to be Hidden Power. I don't know what Hidden Power. I should find that out. What is my... Hidden Power Rock Nidoking. Okay, that's not doing anything. But good to know. Holy Hidden Power Rock Nidoking nearly KO's Cloyster. That's funny. Okay, so if he Brick Breaks, we go to Orbital. If he sets up, then we're in danger of crits sometimes. Okay, and the damage boost doesn't really help because we don't want Cloyster. Right, Cloyster setup is GG's. Well, Cloyster setup isn't GG's on you. Why is this so hard? Everyone's range. This would have been a good time, good reason to keep Toxic, I'll tell you that. Now it does kind of seem like I should just risk Raichu. Just in time. Doesn't feel just in time. I'm getting cooked by RMR. I guess is pretty common. It's just an inconsistent, awkward fight. What if you did bulk up? Would that really be the worst thing in the world? Is it actually safer? It's safer. That's crazy. Okay. That opens up some interesting possibilities. I think the lead is just the lead. It's definitely you. Rock Tomb twice, then what? That's always the question. Once we Rock Tomb twice, lots of things outspeed, but not lots of things break screens. So I still like Brick Break Crook with a cherry. And we're always taking at least a Dragon Breath. We can spam Scary Face if we need to take more damage. So eventually, not eventually, we'll want a pre-damage because we don't want to, we really just want Hex plus Dragon Breath to put us below 50%. Okay. And then we just ask Eggs to win this 1v1, I think. Where we would have to get non-overlap flinched on repeat forever. With definitely Citrus to make those odds better. Then we get Cloister. Yeah, I think it's better to get early Cloister than it is to have Riskless Crook, which is the other way it would go. We'll have Starmie as backup anyway. And then we can just go into Rose. We'll switch in on a random move. We don't want random move, but it shouldn't be. It should usually be Frost Breath. Can I Poison Barb to make it Guaranteed no setup? I can. Venoshock does just enough. Beautiful. So Rose safely beats Cloister on no Shelf Smash. And then I'm also getting random move on the switch, which is kind of the best outcome. Who outspeeds at +1? You do. Okay, but not +1 attack do we take, right? Well, no, we do. Okay. So we would just go... Caporaja. And we're happy on everything except Brick Break Crit. We click a Play Rough. And then we have Starmie in the back, who even if it's Dragon Dance is switching in on Brick Break and outspeeds. Okay. Just gotta make sure we teach all the moves. This is a plan, but RMR is like this. Last time we full steered the fight, so could be worse. Could be what it did last time. Definitely need a Citrus. Orin. You get the wise classes. Cherry. Cherry. What happens if I get early cloister? It's kind of fine. So I think early cloister is also fine. So maybe we just pre-damage so that we're dead to Frost Breath. No. It's just this. Let me get the moves, and then I'll figure out what HP I want to be at. Break. Oh, let me go get the correct bike too. Oh no, I'm still gonna need the mock. Still gonna need the mock for a little bit to get the flying gem and stuff. Dylan, welcome back. Oh, and Rose needs the poison barb. Right. Not that it matters. It's not that it should matter. Be kind, Ruin Maniac. Be kind. Oh, and I didn't teach Crook Break either. That would be a throw. That's the guy that actually needs it. Yep, so long, Rock Slide. Alright. Alright, and let's do... I think the likeliest course of events is Hex plus Dragon Breath. So let's be dead to that. 24, 43, and... top roll's fine. 75. Setup actually means that we never flinch, and we wouldn't be taking damage on the switch in. RMR time. Tab in. Oh, he could curse body Mitsu. That would be a bummer. like that. Oh, Dragon Breath turn 1 into Para, also fantastic. Curse Body me now, that would be great. We have a special move too. There's the Curse Body, that's okay. Crook is now faster. One screen is up, could be another here. That's fine. Deflect goes up, excellent. Who did I pre-damage? Oh, I pre-damaged to my full HP, not the HP I needed to be. Amazing. Crit me? Break the screens. $100 HP. What do I want to do with this? I think I just want to go to Rose and deal. Yeah. That's life now. So we just crunch this guy. Get Cloister. Cloister can't set up. Go to Rose. Frost Breath. Never die to Frost Breath into 2 ticks of sand. Energy Ball kills. We get Crook. Big Intimidate. This can even be Power Trip, so this is quite... It's almost full random. I bet I didn't give Starmie Wise Glasses either. Oh, I did. Okay, I can just go here on full random, and that's losing to 1 in 3 Earthquake crit. That's never correct. Right? Well, no, because now the Dragon Rush thing is real. That's not that real. No, it'll kill me. After 2 hits, it'll kill me. Okay. Just go here, and then assess. Power Trip is actually the lowest damage, but that's bad for us. So I think I want to stall a turn, which is a little crazy. What's the overlap on Rock Slide? 60-40. Silk Calc W. Okay, so overlap into crit would kill Crocodile. Double setup isn't acceptable, so I can't kill with eggs yet. And actually with our citrus, this is always kind of a problem. Does this overlap get any better later? No. All right, if this is always a problem, I think we're just there. I'm gonna click 1 Dragon Hammer. Ooh, I can click Wood Hammer. There we go. That's finding a solution to your problem. Shelgon. Dragon Rush. Always, right? Always Dragon Rush. No setup here. Miss is nice. Alright, this is setup or Brick Break. Play Rough's highest damage. Brick break, nice. All right, and then I think I'm holding a citrus, so we'd rather switch. I'm just an Orin, I can still switch. Can't set up anymore. There's always brick break, and Starmie does 60%. W Starmie. One more desert fight. Okay. Hippowdon first. Demon down. Messed up as per usual. But I think well managed. Okay. Wise Glasses Rose or Miracle Seed Rose does the lead. Cool. And so you die, and then we kind of get to choose our switch in. And by that I mean it's going to be high horsepower Ironhead Exit Drill. Not a great combo. But Gliscor converts it into guaranteed Ironhead. Cool. And then on guaranteed Ironhead, go to Starmie. W Starmie again. Wise Glasses Starmie Surf KOs. And then that gets me Go-Goat for guaranteed Horn Leech. Yeah? Yup, we don't show kill. On Horn Leech we go Ape. Overheat? Yeah. We're sure this is never Earthquake? Ironhead crit could be Earthquake. But we, again, can pivot Gliscor safely, and then it's not Earthquake, so that works. And then do we have a guy that just wins? We do. There's no boom. Crook switches in and just wins. Gastrodon, once again, is just a little too slow to do anything. Alright. Second question, is this the right pivot? I can bring eggs as a secondary pivot to get Ape in safely. Right? Yeah, Rock Slide's fine. Okay, cool. Easy fight. Magical Seed here, because Wise Glass is there. These guys don't even need berries. I'm actually running low on Oran berries, so I'm not going to give them to anybody. No Oran, no Oran. You don't need a berry. You don't need a berry. Yeah, it's all good. Imagine needing to conserve Oran berries. We have 37 left. What is the world coming to, man? Where are my resources? My resources! Have you ever seen someone low, though, Jay? Like, we're low on Oran berries, and I haven't been healing up. Like, that's crazy. Okay, we know we need damage boost here and there. Oh, it's not even you. Rare candy. We have 2 resources. Oh yeah, no. Preston and Mora, I've spent a scale, at least a scale on Preston and Mora every time. Energy Ball kills. Excadrill fast kill on Air Balloon. It's a 50-50. Nice. We are minus speed actually paying off here. We're slower, so it can't rock polish. Go here on Ironhead. We're faster. Surf exactly kills with damage boost. We didn't get crit, so this is always Go Goat Horn Leech only. But we had a pivot if we needed it. Breathquake max roll 51. Yep. Guaranteed Horn Leech. Go to the ape character. Click the button. Golem's last, so it can't boom. Crook takes random move, not boom. You're a bozo. High horsepower kills. Sounds like the PNM is coming together if you're saying guys need scales. I'm usually on Preston and Mora, I'm willing to spend a scale and a gem on the lead and or a candy, and I'm willing to spend some like move slots. And other than that, they better be scales that are on guys that I'm going to use a lot. Like I think one time in an offline run, I did like a defense scale on Beedrill to get guaranteed Zed Headbutt turn 2. Alright, we're done with Sand. And doesn't Ape cheat and just lead this fight for some reason? Isn't that a thing? Because they're... Oh no, you're not faster than Dugtrio. Oh, that's the candy! Everybody candies! That's why I see people do that. Clean the Metagross Striffum with Shiftry, which is pretty sick, by the way. Not boosted? Like, that's just Shiftry just does that naturally? Or is that foul play after weakness policy stuff? Because that's really hard to set up. Unless you have fast kill into Noivern, it's really hard to set up those foul play strats. I've actually never done that. I've never been able to set it up, even though I've had the fast kill. Okay, so if I did Ape, Ape would die unless I Iron Ball. If I Iron Ball, I'm still faster than Scizor. I don't have Iron Ball. Silly me. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, Drifblim less shocking. But the Metagross, I imagine, is some damage. And Noivern certainly kills your Shiftry. So somebody's got to take care of Noivern at the same time. Yeah, this is... Oh, Preston and Mora. Jay, I'm happy to happy to look at calcs with you if you're asking for help, if you're just lamenting, and like I totally get that too. But just wanted to extend the helping hand, Pokemon reference. All right, so how about the typical bait U-turn lead? I gotcha. Can I bait U-turn? How about you? No, right? All of my U-turn guys are gonna bait knockoff. Even itemless? Itemless will. Okay, I can do itemless U-turn with Starmie exactly. So Starmie leave, bait U-turn. Go to Gliscor. Take 12%. Be out damaged by you. Oh, I'm out damaged by everybody. So Gliscor doesn't even do the job. L. So Gliscor would just get Tangrowth Leaf Storm? That doesn't even help. Maybe a little bit better with Crook. Crook also baits it and does a generally nicer job here. Unfortunately, we didn't get speed control for the Dugtrio. In damaging, I should say. But Eggs does it. And Eggs also should get us a duel with me or U-turn kind of bum. Buns. Alright, do we have a chain kill anywhere? Can I muscle band? That is already muscle band. Tyrantrum can chain the Noctowl. Okay, so let's try to set that up some way. Really good to know. Tyrantrum can do an eject if Noctowl is baited late. Get knock off Wing Beat. not crazy, actually. Just KO this guy right up at the beginning. Three-shot him unless we triple low roll, which I'm willing to run with. We take 3 shots. We should always be in heat wave range, but it could also be. So then we're baiting the wrong order. How is Jaw too bulky? That's actually crazy. It's crazy, man. So everybody's baiting Tangrowth second. So let's just live with that. Is there a version of the world where I can get Centiskorch in on Bullet Punch with some chip? Maybe. But then I'm baiting Hurricane again. Oh, he's here. What's up, King? Welcome in. It is the best day ever now that you're go. Where do we end up? You pull Altering Cape. I saw the CRR dub, then I went live. W raid indeed. Got ourselves some cool trainer Wilton with a single flying type. You missed some encounters. Guts defeated Norman. Let's go. So we got this W fossil. Sick. He's calm. I mean, insane IVs. Insane IVs. 50% to choose my fossil, by the way. 50% to choose my fossil, and 30 more percent to get one of the fossils I would choose. But no, we got this guy. And then we did pull the Crook, and he's solid. And no lie, the Tyrantrum probably does have to do Flannery the Rock Slide things because I don't have a Rock Tomb TM to give my my guaranteed Garchomp if you ever make it there, because Nidoking needed to beat a Togekiss, so it has Rock Tomb. Disparage. Yeah, but you'll have a Rock Slider, right? Right? Ah, Archeops or Arcanine. Yeah, if you have both available, you'll get one. Jeez, I'm channeling it for you. I may not be able to pull encounters, but you got some guy pull. You got the skills. All right, how the heck do I beat this? Can I just Fire Punch twice with Nidoking? Is Nidoking still too fast? You bum, Nidoking! Why are you too fast? Alright. Naive. Leave Golem. That is heroic. Defeated with Boom or like live to tell the tale? Used by Rock Tomb TM for one fight, then fought over it. Yes, Sil, this is the way. Rock Tombed and then died. That's heroic all the same. Tombed, not boomed. Did Boom not kill? Or did you not delay for explosion? -1 Rock Tomb TM for lack of game knowledge. My hero. Level 40. Geodude. I am an ice cube chewer. It's why I keep the lid on my drink so that I don't chew them on stream. Good night, Sil. -1 Rock Tomb TM for our hero. Well, this would be really sad if I still have to candy the ape. That would be very smooch. Oh, and then it's still just knocked out. Yuck. I think I'd rather just deal with Kingler and stuff. Okay, you kill Noctowl. Kind of feels like I just leave Kingler and try not to get overlapped. Yeah, it's never knockoff, so I can Orin. I can Citrus if I want. So 2 Razor Shells would just kill, and then I'm taking a lot of HP. But we show I have to Citrus actually. That's fine. Then so we'll show we'll never be dead to Dugtrio. And we show fast kill to Noctowl, so we'd get dead Scissor. And then we would just deal with the steer if we find ourselves in it. Dead Scissor. You think you could also have clicked Wild Charge and Revenge with Fake Out? Probably. Probably. But you know what? He's the best to ever do it. And he will persevere. Unlike me, who is running out of ore and berries. I'm the first player to ever lose to running out of ore and berries. It's gonna be amazing. Alright, so Citrus Guy. Use one of our rare citrus. I oraned everything because I was conserving citrus because my counts were almost minimum, and now I don't have orange berries either. It's awesome. And then we get you, where I think I just Hecha. Yeah, we Hecha, we Leech Life. Surely we don't max roll crit. That would be disparage. I guess I can just lunge. I don't really care. Okay. So we... yeah. Go there. Lunge. And then we outspeed you, but you out-damage me. And so do you. Crazy idea. Crazy idea. Can I follow through on it? Is this what they say? Consider the run? I don't think that anyone considers this the run. I would doubt that very much. So the crazy idea is fly to dodge hurricane, activate blunder policy, and then dodge the second hurricane as well. The problem with doing that, of course, is then somebody else has to come in and KO it, and we don't have the priority to do that. But it was a cool idea. Do I know how U-turn switch-ins work? They work like regular switch-in AI. Right? Fast kill, slow kill, fast out damage, slow out damage, blah, 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 blah. There's AI to decide if a mon can U-turn, but once the U-turn happens, it's regular. Can I bait U-turn, lagging tail? Switch-in should not know lagging tail, but I also wouldn't bank on it. I myself claused a lagging tail interaction to this day that I do not understand, because the only explanation I could come up with means that lagging tail behaves differently in singles and doubles. I've never once got to the bottom of it. I would not treat lagging tail like the AI would know. Or I wouldn't bank on it being consistent either way, is maybe a better way to say that. Alright. We have no way to get early Doug Trio. Like, we're so cooked here. Should have gotten Sigilif. I'm a bum. What if I super pre-damage Gliscor? Right, if I get maybe it's just super pre-damage and then I have to fraud the fight with everybody else. So lead crook, bait U-turn guaranteed, go here, live crit, be dead to these tiny little things. Say, I don't care because I have an Executor. Is that the right thing to use? Kinda. Or we can probably do Kingler. Almost. Can almost do Kingler. We do. That's also just almost. Even though he's probably going to Hone Claws, so it's pretty safe. Double crit non-Hone Claws. You know what's safer? I think it's eggs. Eggs is safer. Just means I have to spend the darn citrus. Always spend the citrus. And then eggs is gonna bait dual wing beat scissor again. Alright. And now, so dual wing beat scissor into Caparaja. And Ja just 3 taps. Kills it in as many turns as it takes to be dead to something from tag growth. Abe takes random move from tag growth. Baits Galissapod for liquidation. Okay. Tank liquidation on Executor Bay Leech Life. On Leech Life, go Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum, Rock Slide, activates Emergency Exit, brings in Noctowl. Noctowl dies to Rock Slide. And then Golly comes back in and clicks another first impression we're not dead to. I think that works. Only downside would be not having too much HP on Caparajah, right? No. The danger is that Scissor can U-turn again. What would it U-turn into? First thing that's faster, because we show everybody bigger damage. No, it'd be Golly. That's not good. We can't let it be Golly. Oof. Right? Well, yeah. So close. Right, so 50-50, dual wing beat U-turn. You can almost just go Tyrantrum. Go Tyrantrum. If we get U-turn, just to spend a second Citrus, which is fine. Go there. If we get dual wing beat, fine. Then we go to Ape on Bullet Punch. We KO with Ape. We get Golly. We win the fight from there. With Citrus, we'll still never be dead to double crit. And then if it's U-turn, then what? If it's U-turn, we're gonna get Golly. We get to... We would eat a first impression, unfortunately, and then eject it. Yeah, that sucks. We could sheer force Caparajah, cancel its emergency exits, and just keep it on the field. Does that do anything for me? No. Because then I still get the owl. But that would be cool tech. It's just tough to spend 2 mons on just turn 1 U-turn. Because Crook does nothing else, right? It's just the mon in my box that does this. Crawdon? What if it's Crawdon instead? Crawdon would invade Hurricane. Okay, so we lose the 50-50. Like, no, I can't do Persianberry for the other line, so I have to choose. I can't. That's the problem. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so bad. Crook and a Gliscor. Do I just go back to Crook then? I think so. Okay. So we ditch the egg part and we say it's Crook. Yeah. It's Crook on Night/Stone Edge. And then we don't get non-home claws into double crit, and we're fine. Spend another citrus. We always take enough damage to bait slow kill scissor U-turn again. And it's pretty fictional that we'll get something else. Is it pretty fictional? What's the worst case? The worst case is we take... Yeah, it's fictional enough for me. Double crit. If he just attacks me, then I'd be dead to crit. It's actually not good. Veto today? No. Oh, this is so ass, man. Is there a way for me to get... There's no way for me to get Tangrowth second. Is there? Like, easy way? And then do something with it? Because Gliscor... The other viable version of this would be Scizor, Tangrowth, Dugtrio, and then Tyrant, and then Golisopod. Which Exeggutor will get Golisopod. So let's work on that. So egg plus Tyrantrum does the final two. So I would need 4 Pokemon to do the front. And I'm sure that this works with Candy, but I don't want to spend the candy. Okay. Man. What is Gliscor that baits it? Okay. So Crook into Gliscor, baits Leaf Storm, goes Senna Scorch, click, life. Don't high roll crit, because then we just bait the trio and the whole line dies. Is it literally one roll? It's literally one roll, okay. Senna Scorch, too powerful. And then it's Leaf Storm, right? We bait Leaf Storm. So then wrong thing. Bait Leaf Storm, go Senna Scorch, leech life up. Without an item, is it always it's still always knockoff? Okay. If we bait knockoff. Which we can turn into Power Whip. Do anything. Can't Ice Hammer because then we lower our speed. Help! Help! Okay, Fire Punch, Fire Punch. Well, we can't Fire Punch because we're too fast. But Fire Punch, get Bullet Punch. Double Stream, it's true, but we're getting cooked. Cooked, I say. Except with actually good music. We got an anti-Christmas music take in here, I see. I think I have to go back to the other lead, and it just is what it is. Is there anything I can use, Crook, or Unless I want to risk it to Doug Trio. It's the punish for catching it later. You wouldn't think that level 32 is too late to catch it. These are the things that drive me crazy about this game design. Right, like, I get not getting one of Rock Tomb or Bulldoze, but really, my 4th badge, I'm already missing really important moves on this mon. Stuff drives me crazy. Hold on. What if I... Muscle band's not enough, is it? No. Rock Tomb? Not Rock Tomb, Rock Smash. I only get one, though. Oh, let's look at it. Alright, -1 defense. Nope. It's all nope. Has to be you. Okay. What if I U-turn into Kingler? Same problem, right? Might as well just start that way. Tangrowth. Okay. After lowered special attack, it would always be Power Whip. What do I have that's slower than this fool? Not a whole lot. It would have to be exactly Gliscor. But there's no way for me to guarantee that Gliscor out-damages Noctail. I could knock off the blunder policy. I did not consider that. Hold on. It's a range, because we're 3 attack. Brutal. Also, Hurricane would hit me in midair, I just realized. So when I was talking about dodging with Fly, that would be a loss. That would be hilarious and awful. So all of those plans are bad. So let's go back to this. Let's just try to find a new way forward. U-turn into super pre-damage Gliscor. Bait Stone Edge Night Slash. How are we doing on -1? 23. So yeah, I can safely pre-damage. And then let's throw Crook at it with a citrus and hope for the best. Unfortunate, but that's life. And then Crook's always going to bait a fresh U-turn. We hope. If not, it's just like kind of full steer mode. And on that fresh U-turn, oh, it's so close to working. It almost baits Noctowl for us to kill with Fake Out Flare Blitz. But instead, we'll get Golly Liquidation. Okay. What if I went to like, we still have Tangrowth in the back in this version. So take a U-turn. What can I get on Caparaja? What's my hidden power? Trust me, it won't be enough. I could Rock Blast TM. I don't like using that. But technically, that would out-damage Golly for me. So then what would happen? I would just get next out speed Tangrowth. It's not really an improvement. I can get Tangrowth via other means. Right, like a pre-damaged Nidoking. Okay, pre-damaged Nidoking gets Leaf Storm Power Whip. We tank it. Still baits Golly later. We go Centiskorch. Really close to full, and maybe we can get Dual Wind Beat Scissor back out. Perhaps. I guess it doesn't need to be exit. We can exit the first Golly. Also, I'm terrified of that, but why is that a problem? So let's say we do. Let's say we Muscle Band our 8th character. We take a U-turn. that means Gallisopod sees slow kill. So we can fake out overheat, KO this guy, show fast kill to Scissor, and fast kill to Tangrowth, and fast kill to Knockout. So then we would just get Scissor for Bullet Punch. We click Flare Blitz. We KO through Akaberry. Right, even at -2, we do this. It's all Flare Blitz. Yep. Then we get Tangrowth for Sludge Bomb Leaf Storm. So sorry, we eject the guy, we KO you, and then we get. Yeah, we would. Oh, Golly's still in the back, but we show it kill 2 with Flare Blitz at its relative HP. Yup. So it would be Tangrowth for Leaf Storm, Sludge Bomb. Then we go Centiskorch on it, and we click Fire Lash. Okay. And on Fire Lash, we don't natural crit or whatever, but we do enough. We lower defenses. We always bait another Sludge Bomb. Honestly. Still not enough. Okay. Okay. Ain't no way it's you. Come on, though. We're getting there. We're getting there. Why is everybody just barely killing with crit? Brutal. You're like high HP. Right. It would bait you. So lost myself. 1 into 2, KO Doug Trio, hopefully get U-turn again, go Gliscor, no, go Ape on the U-turn, eject Golly, show fast kill with Muscle Band, Flare Blitz KO, take a Bullet Punch, bait, Leaf Storm, Sludge Bomb, Tangrowth. Kind of be okay. Go Tyrantrum with black glasses. Now it kills. Tyrantrum, black glasses. On Sludge Bomb. It's always Sludge Bomb if I'm itemless. barring like multiple crits and turn 1 poison. And then relative HP chain. And then we just bring Amon to help out. I don't know who's helping out. I guess Kaparaja just like generically pivots for me. Yeah. Let's do it. This line sucks. It's definitely a line of time. No item there, no item here even. Really know about you. You out damage off rip, you never out damage. You're slower, so it doesn't matter if you out damage. And you turn crit never puts me in KO range. If it did, it would still be Tangrowth. Okay, it's always Tangrowth from full HP. Great. Muscle band. Black glasses for some reason. I don't think an item matters on Ja. No items on either of you. Oh, you're gonna be super low HP. We're not baiting early guy. Right, almost got lost in the sauce. This is -1 U-turn, 12 plus 27 is 39, and then does U-turn crit do 39? 33, great. And then Crook just gotta 1 it. So sketchy. We could definitely lose him on here. It could go horribly awry. Let's not see any of that. So trio, go back to Crook. Would love to see a miss here. Didn't get it. Didn't get crit either. Earthquake. Don't crit me. W's. We're in there. Scissor, guaranteed U-turn. This is where we go 8, right? Ollie comes out. We get to fake out. Muscle Band, right? Yup. Muscle Band Ape shows fast kill to everybody. So when I eject this with Overheat, I still show fast kill with Flare Blitz. That means Scissor comes out and Scissor dies. Nice Akaberry. Tangrowth. Okay. Very nice. Oh, is that nice? Maybe not. You gotta be careful of that. -2 special attack. Because now it's always knockoff, and we are holding Black Glasses on Tyrantrum. Okay, but Ja can get Power Whip, so we're cool. So, excellent choice of extra Pokemon and not putting an item on it. This is always knock anyway. Okay. We need to not max roll crit this Fire Lash. Okay, we like min rolled. We'll take it. Okay. Guaranteed knockoff. Big knockoff, and this is always Power Whip. Ow. Black Glasses Crunch always kills. Nice little max roll crit for you. But we're never dead, and we always kill. This is first impression. And then, no blunder policy problems around here. Tyrantrum outspeeds by 2. And Rock Slide KOs. Don't know if Faulty's still here, but that one's for you, pal. Alright, how are we going to do this one? Okay, Raichu. Fake out Psychic Raichu lead. Or... Nope, no or. Well, I could do it on a close combat, right? Okay, so unboosted Retaliate or Megahorn. Or, not unboosted, but... This is cheating, man. Okay. So Wise Glasses Raichu. Fake Out Psychic. KO's Passimian. Always baits. Slow kill Heracross. We KO. We switch in with 8. We KO with Overheat. Yeah. And then Throw comes out and is always clicking Circle Throw. And so we just need to bring some mons that don't bait Circle Throw. Like you. And you. About you. You do it too. Anyone else? No, I think that covers it. 8th is the only mon that baits Circle Throw, so after the first, all we have to do is get switched into a mon that shows fast 2-shot afterwards and baits facades, and we're cool. Even Miracle Seed, the more than we can bring, the better. Yeah, even Miracle Seed Rose does it. Anybody else? Alright, so there we go. We can bring a full team of 6. What's up, Dave? What's no? You sad that we didn't wipe to Trainer Wilton? I did not crook dodge the crits. Didn't even risk blunder policy when it all was said and done. Muscle band not needed, right? Right. Do not need an item. Does anybody need an item? Muscle band Gliscor looks pretty solid. Should do it. Wise Glasses lead, right? Wise Glasses. Okay, we fake out. Plus Wise Glasses Psychic. Always kills, we're faster. Okay, Heracross. Retaliate or Megahorn. We take nothing from this. Unboosted Overheat always kills. That's 30 now? 31. We show fast 2-shot, so we can't set up. This is always circle throw. We're high enough HP, we might as well just chip them. Because then this is the only circle throw that ever gets clicked. No reason to activate Guts with Flare Blitz. There we go. Anything but Raichu is great. That's great. Not circle throw anymore. Size Shock or Psychic, all the same. Citrus Berry, Sod, GG's. All right, we made it. 22, that's an average number. Let's go. We got Lumberries. Replenish our Orans. We should never be low on Oran Berries again. Please, God. Okay. Moving and shaking. Brook's probably going to be pretty bad. Well, look at that. 8 leads. Who would have thought 8 leads a fight? Never before seen. Unreal tech. I'm in shock. And we outspeed the bear tick. Jesus Christ. At least there's Aqua Jet, so we can't just do it. Okay, so what do we bait? Surf or Toxic Spikes? And we're slower. Ken with enough skill. You can risking enough crits? Sounds about right. Alright, Copperaja. How do we get jab? There we go. Sure. Spirit! Spirit of Fate, welcome in. Hello, hello. Alright, so we do Ape Lead, we get Ice Sharded. With Muscle Band, probably. No, it's not. 5-hit Spear into Aqua Jet crit plus 2 ticks of hail kills you. Not even needing the crits, just straight up Aqua Jet crit plus 5-hit Icicle Spear kills you. Appreciate the follow. Rose Citrus. Aqua Jet does 55% max. Citrus does not prevent you from taking more than 50%. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution, Dave, who risks the crits. Hard pass. I still might have to do that because my box is ass, but we are not pretending that it's safe. Live in reality. Okay. Now... Oh, right, I need Caparaja to bait superpowers. So I'm sitting here like, oh, shot goes great into Tentacruel. Good for me. Good for you, buddy. No one cares. How about Gastrodon? Double Earth Power Gastrodon should do the job. I mean, we have no bait order anymore, but do we have a better lead? Turn 1 Explosion. Thank you, no. Tyrantrum. Dies to Blizzard. Nope, 8's the lead we got. Here for a whole 10 minutes. What's up, HSY? Well, apparently what's up is I'm asked, because Dave's here. Dave is here to tell me in all of his experience and glory how to run Ape. That's what's happening. Would it be anybody else? No, it's always Tentacruel for Surf or Spikes. Okay. Alright, that's at least a consistent-ish bait. Send Orbeetle in there with a Citrus. Get Magmortar. On Magmortar, go Starmie Wise Glasses on random move. And then Starmie is always, after with all the chip, is always going to bait Beartic. Because he'll outdamage me. And it should be Rock Slide. Should be. Operative word. We are going to be taking Poison Spikes, which sucks. At least we expect to. So go Kakaraja, Beta Superpower. We just used all of our resists. That's not great. Go Gliscor. Burn the White Orb. Kinda seems like we're gonna have to risk it for on somebody. Seems like we're just gonna have to risk it anyway. But if we're risking it anyway, then perhaps it would be best to go Crocodile and then Gliscor. Well, no. That doesn't help. Riskless Deluxe. I mean, I'm just trying to find a line that works. Let's get crazy. I've had like 2 riskless fights in the last 30. So Just because I take a while to not lose. Let's not get crazy. Mr. Raptor just fast kills the whole fight. Yeah. Good Raptor just does. Please tell me Dylan did not go live again. He got off because he was too tired after being awake for 19 hours. And then he was in my chat.
Brother, I don't have a scale. You're lucky I'm saying this out loud. I could have swept it under the rug. I'm just being real. We all make mistakes.
Well, no, if you swept it under the rug, Faulty would have, like, put you down on the floor and shot you.
Why am I live? Wing! We can't go to sleep, actually. It's sad.
Wing, I wanted to do calcs, so Dylan's doing calcs vicariously for me.
Really?
This is just Dylan's stream over. Open, correct.
Yeah, you can give discharge back, but Lantern has to be in box 14.
I disagree that he doesn't look sleep deprived at all, Jay.
Blind leading the blind.
Did we just sit Lantern? Also, Faulty, I know that Lantern still has Bubble Beam, but it's gonna go away when I get to. I'm never gonna. Nothing happens.
That man is a freak demon on the stream. He has nothing for Aditi. Excuse me? Wasn't Brick Brave Metacham or Bear lead there? He always uses the Talon. It's his religion. Guys, I can jump in this voice call. I can dive off the deep end, but it means I'm done doing fights because I can't. My brain can't comprehend all of that. It's not that he can't sack a bum. Oh, he could just sack a bum. Well, no. It's the part where he wants the range to be confirmed. He wants to outspeed +1 Blaziken and KO it with Talonflame. Incorrect, Monkey. The correct way to do Blaziken CRR is to risk a crit to wipe. And Dylan is living proof that because he will not risk the crit to wipe, he can't even make it to Norman afterwards, right? He beats the CRR, and then the game says, no, you're done now. I'm the captain now. And then he wipes. In hilarious fashion, every time. But there is only one way. There is only one way to beat the game with Torterra, and it is to risk a crit to wipe on Turo CRR. At least one. I don't know why people don't listen to me on this one. It is just how it is. The clean switch doesn't matter. It's about outspeeding and KOing. He's spending candies to outspeed. 2 candies lets you outspeed the Blaziken, and the scale lets you confirm the range with acrobatics. So it isn't about him unwilling to sack. He may sack as well. But he has to guarantee the kill on Blaziken in his mind. Alright, so I do think that you just played dodge crit there. No. Yes. That's what I do. There's two versions of it, actually. There's dodge crit with one of the better counters in the game, so like Masharna can switch in and then dodge a crit to lose, and usually only the second crit matters because you can pre-damage for Citrus. And then there's stuff like Quillfish, which is like dodge either of two crits. Or there's sack into something and still dodge a crit, which feels really bad. And that's why I never bothered. That's why I never bothered to do the sack. Is that I was almost always risking crit to wipe anyway. If it didn't have the white herb, it would be okay. Turtle player goes insane. Do I look insane? Is that what's happening right now? I need Starmie. Yeah. Yes, it is. Dave, I want you to look at the two faces on the screen and tell me that I'm the crazy one in the room right now. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Meanwhile, you know how many crits I've had to dodge with Ape or Sack? Alright, I have 7 dead Pokemon. Let's start there. Although inexplicably Death's Watson and CRR. I don't know that Turtle would have been better. Probably better for no, I didn't get another Scraggy answer. I think this run would be equally bloody with Turtle, admittedly. Says the guy that's afraid of the game. Oh, I can't. I can't. This guy, man. Okay. Wait, Surf Spikes go here. Yeah, it's gotta be there. Well, or we pivot. Right. If we're doing the version where we don't care. Hold on. Hold on. So we go Starmie on Surf Spikes, then we go Big Jaw, then we take a Surf, we high horsepower with Soft Sand, we're dead to Magmortar, Scorching Sands Flamethrower. We'll go to Starmie with Wise Glasses, but we also are going to get Toxic Spikes. Can we afford to take all of that? It looks like yes. But then we're going to bait like random. This would be random. That is a hot take. Hard disagree. It has a good brawly. I mean, depends what you define as early game, but It has the worst Watson. It has the worst Norman. It has the most overlap with the encounters that you get. All of the starters do something unique on Brawly. And it usually doesn't come to Roxanne at all. If you're defining early game as Bag to Norman, I would say that there are only like 8 meaningful fights in the entirety of Bag to Norman that you can consider viability of Mons, and Penguin is the least of is no better than tied for. It is never the clear best at any of them. Worst, yes. Worst Norman. Torterra takes 3. Ape takes 2 to 3, presuming that we get the Thunder Wave, which in fairness is true on every starter. That Porygon 2 not behaving on turn 1 kind of ruins your life. And Penguin takes 2 if you don't get unlucky. The other guys don't have to get unlucky. They do what they do. Penguin needs to not get burnt by the Pidgeot. It needs to not crit the Azu on the second Flash Cannon. And it costs you your ICT Win TM to do that. I mean, it's huge that it does the Pidge, but it's a 1v1. Say it's a semi-safe 1v1 where, like, you're doing 2 other things on Norman with each other Mon. So like I get saying, right, it's 2 different statements. I want to beat Mega Pidgeot because that thing's a demon, and therefore I'm picking Penguin because it is the best matchup into that Mon. I'll give you that, 100%. But to say that because that Mon has a good matchup in that one spot, that now Penguin is good in Bag to Norman, I'm out. Because even on that fight, the other starters do other things and do them better than Penguin can do them. Right? It's like, oh, Penguin sometimes does Azu. Yup, and you know who does Azu for free and finishes on full HP every time, no matter what, even if it gets dropped by the highest damaging move on the switch-in? Torterra. It's easy. And sometimes it also does Chungus, and it always does Mellow, too. Like, come on. Yeah, that is a hot take for sure. I don't think it's a defensive one. I love the Penguin guy. Super fun to play. I am a pro Penguin gamer, but that's different from rating it highly. Oh, it's not even the easiest CRR. Ape CRR is the easiest. Thing is, Penguin gives an extremely consistent Brawly. No, it gives you a consistent Cubfu. Penguin doesn't do anything to the Scraggy. It doesn't. Sometimes it like does 40% to hit on top, I guess, by dodging a crit. But it's not doing anything on most of that fight, right? It lets you have either a Cubfu or an Combuskin answer, dodging some rolls of crit. Like, it does well. It does well. And you get to usually Aqua eject the Lopunny, which is valuable. Like, it has a good Brawly. But Ape can do the same thing. It can do Combuskin. It does Scraggy as well, and can eject the Lopunny for more damage. It can also outright kill the Lopunny with a speed drop. Torterra can just eat the Retaliate and knock it out. Torterra or Throttle can 1v1 Hitmontop. It can 1v1 Hitmontop and eat a Retaliate if you have Intimidate support. It can help growl the Scraggy, and if you're really in desperate times, you can even 1v1 the Poliwhirl after an attack drop. Oh, it's a trade-off. The one fight is horrendous, and everything else is markedly easier. To me, it's the part where your other Pokemon are alive. Turtle's the best starter not because, well, it's true that it has the best matchups. It doesn't just have the best matchups, it leaves those matchups with the other mons intact. And so, yeah, you gotta risk that one crit on CRR, and that sucks, and I hate it. And even if you get past the chicken, you still gotta deal with the Weavile. And what, like, you can lose 4 mons on that CRR, but those are probably the first 4 mons that you lost, and though you feel horrible after it, your run is still healthier than the average ape and penguin run that makes it there. It just is. And then you get your free Norman. It's great. Alright. I'm a dunzo playing. I'm not even looking anymore. Ape CR is absolutely Birthing Potter. Absolutely the easiest because Ape takes 2 for free. Right? No other Penguin can do NDD plus Kingdra with support sometimes, but you're dodging sniper crits left and right. Like, it's just sketchy. Like, Penguin's just sketchy always. That's why it's so fun to use. It's a trip. It's exhilarating, but it's not safe. Turtle CRR is really bad plotted. It's not. And it's not just Turtle CRR. Lily Cove Rival Turtle is also unbelievably difficult. Like, it here, let me pull it up. Let's have the turtle conversation. So, right, everybody has to deal with the Indeedee. We know that. It sucks. It sucks for everybody, right? So you throw your brick guy out there unless you have one of the 3 things that fast kills it, and that's life. And then most of those checks are getting you Blaziken for close combat unless Indeedee attacks you, right? So we're gonna in this world, in the realm of evaluating the difficulty of CRR, we're gonna assume that Indeedee behaves 100% of the time, so we can look at the rest of the fight from a routing perspective. If Blaziken were at the back of the party, or it didn't have a white herb, or we weren't in psychic terrain, it would be manageable. But the combination of those 3 things means you can't intimidate Cyclid consistently. You can't, and it has special and physical moves with Overheat, so you can't, even if you intimidate Cyclid, the things that intimidate it, like Quillfish takes like 60% from Overheat because of 110 special attack. It's crazy. Right? It leads people to do things like Guy Pack plus speed Talonflame. That's why that's a meme in the community. That's why Dylan's getting made fun of all the time for it now. That's how much this thing by itself makes, like, any 4 Pokemon after it, and just Indeedee plus Blaziken is a box check by itself, and those 2 mons is as hard as the entirety of the other 2 cycling routes. And it's not free from there. Your Torterra will usually do Kingdra, though I've lost the matchup because of liquidation drops. But we'll just, again, that's like a 95% counter. That's good enough. So your Torterra does that and nothing else. Unless you exactly paralyze Blaziken, then your Torterra can also kill the Blaziken. So that's super rare. I've only pulled that off like twice. So then what else? Well, then you've got a Serena with Assault Vest, which is fine. You almost always have some check to it in the game, but because of Triple Axle missing and knockoff and drop kick, if you have physical moves, which most things that are dealing with Serena do, Right, the Ape Runner just gets to beat Serena with Overheat plus Sky Uppercut and not worry about it. But for Turtle Guy, for everybody else, unless you have exactly White Smoke, Scorch, or you have your Flame Body Talonflame, you are taking a really inconsistent amount of damage. And so you don't know what you're baiting next. And if you take too much damage, or you get your Citrus knocked off, you can get Pursuit trapped. And that's the Weavile is what takes the fight from the Blaziken is super hard to this is the hardest rival fight in the game. Let me say that again. This is the hardest rival fight in the game because of Blaziken and Weavile. The Alcremie is a joke, but it's not a joke that you can ignore, because when you do all of this stuff and you get inconsistent routing and you don't know what Pokemon are coming out when, you still have to not let the Alcremie set up. It's buns. Weavile with Focus Sash in Psychic Terrain and good coverage plus Pursuit. It's just the whole fight is a consistency nightmare. So yeah, it's a demon. You should experience it. There is nothing quite like the fear of the Blaziken crit. And it makes you do crazy things. It makes you do things like, say, if I don't get exactly Thick Fat Hari or Caracosta, I'm just going to reset. There was a period where T-Gamers pretty much reset if he didn't have exactly one of those two. Because it just felt like you couldn't beat Weavile. It's a crazy fight. It's a crazy fight. Before my original winning run, my previous wipe was triple liquidation drop into my Torterra, which still won the matchup because of the Impish nature, but it baited random move Weavile, and then I lost a 50-50 and wiped because of it. And I could have sacked, but I was going to have to sack a goat, and at that point I wasn't big into sacking Pokemon, whereas now I just have to stay alive. It's a trip, man. Also, Claudia, in response to your what if you guy pack a perfect Talonflame and double candy it? If you guy packed a perfect Talonflame, you wouldn't have to double candy it. Jolly Flex for 31 attack just kills it. It is the only Blaziken check in the game. Do I ever rip 118 and just believe in the boys? I have pulled 118 less than 5% of the time. I count on one hand the number of times I pulled it, and I count even fewer the number of times it worked out. But yeah, a good Tentacruel does the job, Gorbis does the job, dodging a crit. There's a billion things that do a dodging a crit, and so after the first few 118 pulls, to try to find something that didn't risk crit to wipe, I'm like, oh, now I'm just giving up encounters to have something else that risks crit to wipe. Alright, whatever. So I came to terms with it. You get all the other good matchups, and this one's horrific. Vanillux, right? Alright. 12-17. I'm out of here. If I ever looked at Ja versus Penguin CRR. Well, Ja's like the only thing that does Sceptile, from my understanding. So it's just a nice little 1v1. Excuse me. I don't know what else it does, but I have heard the lore. I have not seen the lore. but I had Masquerain and Talonflame for my Penguin CRR, and it was hilarious. Claudia, did you see my Penguin CRR? It was one of the funniest, most incorrect lines you've seen. There were... I almost stalled the Halucha out of all of his moves. Did you know that Halucha has a roost? Because I find that out in the middle of the fight.